There are multiple bottlenecks around the industry, depending on your geographical conditions, if you are in Europe or if you are in Asia or in America, always around policy driven. So if the policies is quite fragmented in certain countries, it will not give solutions to drive the industry. Some other opportunities coming over around the feedstock or around how to run a plant. So it's multiple, and it depends on where you are in the world, and the bottlenecks will be driven from there. There are solutions out there. MBH project that's been put up recently gives you multiple solutions, from policy-driven solutions, technical solutions, and operational solutions. But that is the bottlenecks of people that trying to jeopardize this industry. There are some campaigns against the AD sector, mostly because people do not understand the sector. People see the sector as a dangerous sector instead of embrace it and work together to make a better sector. So it's a duty of all of us to take it to everyone around the world and saying, it's good what we're doing, this is how we do it right. The UK growth trajectory is quite steady at the moment. Before we used to see 50, 100 plants growing every year. We're now seeing 30 plants growing every year. So it's slow trajectory, but one plant now is the equivalent to 10 plants 10 years ago. So it's bigger scale, is a economy of scale being present, so we build bigger plants. There are countries like Spain is the one that's growing faster at the moment, which don't quote me on this, but I think it's 5 billion euros investment just on Spain. So it's growing really rapidly. But there is data that can show which countries are growing and the potentials in countries like Poland, for instance. There are multiple countries, India is one of them as well, but we're going to Brazil and Poland, two different setups. Brazil is clearly the feedstock potential, is a huge potential for feedstock. They are quite an evolved market on the ethanol and other renewable sources. So it makes sense to get biomethane. That is currently there close to 1,600 plants and growing. So that's Brazil. Poland don't have any biomethane plant. They have multiple biogas plants already. The potential for Poland is again feedstock capability, use of the natural gas, of the biomethane instead of the natural gas. So that's where Poland sits into a perfect geographical condition to strive. Pig slurry is clearly a good feedstock for the AD. It does give some challenges if it contains a lot of antibiotics, but it usually can be well managed and well controlled with the right mechanisms. But pig slurry, let's be honest, around the world everyone grows pigs to feed people around the world. So all of this generate waste, and all this waste or slurry, whatever you want to call it, it can give a lot of gas. If it is not going into the AD sector, it's emitting greenhouse gases. So we are affecting the environment. If we grab all of that and put it into the AD sector, we mitigate greenhouse gases, we help the environment, of course, and we generate money, and we also generate digestate. So it's a win-win-win-win. I do really like to see new technologies, emerging technologies. There are multiple over the next few days. There are actually the engine room going to have people that can make digestate, transform it into pellets. There are people that can make biology to work faster and gives more gas and less retention times. That could be game-changing in continents like Asia and America, where they build the plants to a certain capacity, but emerging technologies like this one can double up the capacity of a site. So it can make a project viable with a small addition of a product. So this could be game-changing for us.